You heard the new track from Kendrick? Humble?
Yeah.
You feeling it?
What? What am I feeling it? Yo, shout out to my, you know what I'm saying, my man, Mixtape Bandit, my boy McKendrick, man. That sound like a beat my boy McKendrick used to make back in the day, back when we was in high school, man. That beat right there. His beat didn't have, McKendrick's beats didn't have the 808s hit to it, but yeah, that sound like one of his beats, man. The whole keyboard piano, that boy used to kill the keyboards, yo. Yeah. Just a couple keys, man. That's all you need, and just add that humble bass line behind it. Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah, man.
Be humble.
All right. So how you feel about that?
I feel like the joint is hard, man. I like the visuals that came along with the.
I didn't really see any. I didn't see the visuals.
You see the video?
Nah, I seen on my, you know what I'm saying, on my YouTube timeline, it popped up. But so I didn't get to click on it.
So basically, at the beginning of the video, it's like he's like a priest in the church with a light shining down on him. Yeah. And then it starts off there, and he start rapping, and just to kind of give you a mindset of how the video looks or whatever. Yeah. The dude that shot the video is the same dude that does all the Missy videos.
Okay.
So it's like real creative.
Yeah. Over the top on purpose.
Yeah. So they got one part where it's kind of like the Last Supper. Where him, you know, obviously he's gonna be Jesus or whatever you want to call it at the table, where it's like him and a whole bunch of homies or whatever, and they're rapping. And there's another part where they got like fire on their heads, and you know, it's just an over the top crazy video. Yeah, but the words in the song kind of go with the video. Yeah, and then one of the things that a lot of people is talking about this song is the fact that he was saying. Talking about seeing natural women in the videos. Okay. Like seeing ass with stretch marks on it.
Yeah. Like, we with that, man. I love it. I love natural, man. Dude. I love natural.
I told my wife this one time, man. Yeah. I love an ass with some stretch marks on that shit. Nigga, I love real. To me, the more stretch marks on that ass, the better.
The better, man. Yes, that's indeed, real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? I like a couple folds, man. I'm with it, man. I'm with it. Bring it on.
I rock with it, man. I rock with it.
Yeah, man. Stop being, you know what I'm saying? Yo, niggas is real. Like Cat Williams say, is you was big and you got small, or you small and you got big. Yeah. Either way, nigga. Either way. But yo, on some real shit, man. Like, yo, women, stop being, you know what I'm saying, insecure about these things. Yo, we love it, man.
Exactly.
All you got to do is approach us with confidence, though. As long as you comfortable with it, be comfortable
in your skin.
There it is, man. Anybody that want to shame you for that, man, listen, man, we over here. We love it, man.
But, you know, I mean,
I'm sorry, baby. I mean, Dove's over here, not me. You know,
don't put it on me.
Yeah, man.
What stand out to you the most about this song?
All right, a line that he said in the song, man, really stood out to me. And the line, I can't quote. I don't know if I could quote it exactly, but I think it was something like, "I'm speaking for my soul. I let my soul speak. You let this pill speak. No, you let the medicine speak." I was like,
so
wow.
You think he was taking a shot at somebody on that one?
I think he was taking a shot at this generation of, you know what I'm saying, music makers where.
Go ahead. Where,
you know, it's like he's saying, like, look, man, I'm able to come up with all this stuff just by being myself. Y'all dudes got to take all these medicines and all these codeines and all these extra drugs to get your amp up and get your, you know what I'm saying, your mind in a state of mind to make this kind of music, where I'm just making this from my soul. This is what it is. And I was listening to the song. I'm like, yo, it's a different flow from Kendrick. Yeah. But I give him nothing but props for coming up with something different. You know
Another thing I noticed about this song, what kind of stood out, is in the second verse, when like he'll say a line and he'll be like, yeah, like how them cats be rapping now. Yeah.
He was trying to give it to you, like teasing y'all.
Yes, he was, and he was dropping jewels in there at the same time. Yeah, that's probably around the time that he dropped that line. It might have been somewhere in there. Yeah. I'm kind of bad at, like I told y'all before, I'm bad about memorizing niggas' rhymes or whatever the case is. But I think that flow that he put on that towards the end of the song is something that he kind of did purposefully to tease the newer artists. That's out here rapping right now.
That was around the end of the song. So yeah, that was definitely like, you know what I'm saying, like ha. Like, and I'm saying, and I commend him for doing that. That was awesome for him to do that, man. That was awesome. Shout out to Kendrick, man. That song, please, y'all go listen to it. Kendrick Humble. It goes hard, man.
You think the younger heads out that right now really appreciate him?
You know what? I was really thinking about it, right? And I would say like they probably don't. They definitely don't. You know what I'm saying? More likely they don't. But does it really matter?
I think it does in the grand scheme of things.
Because why do you think it matters?
Well, you know what? They say hip hop is a young man's game, right?
Okay.
I don't think that that's fully,
who said? Yeah, somebody.
I don't think that that's necessarily the truth.
Yeah.
But I guess not anybody specifically, but I guess history kind of says that hip hop is a young man's game or whatever, because obviously the artists that come out, they're always newer and younger.
Okay.
So it's not like you find a new artist that's like 40 years old, 45 years old, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
The most recent cast that I can think about.
2 Chainz got it popping it.
Well.
Yeah.
He was bubbling for a long time.
But he got it popping late. Yeah.
So 2 Chainz, you know, you think of like DMX, he didn't get popping until he was like 30.
Yeah.
50 Cent ain't really get popping until he was like 30.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cats that was a little.
I don't mind my artists being experienced a little bit, and I think that's what the problem is. There's too many young cats that don't got nothing to say. Like they got mad money off rip, so it's like, okay, what kind of journey? What do you have to say? What, you know what I'm saying? Like you was trapping on the block. Like how long was you trapping? Like I'm seeing Jeezy got popping kind of old, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a couple. A couple.
But the older the artist is, the better they are popping. Like Jay-Z got, you know what I'm saying, popping like a little older, you know what I'm saying? So you have more.
I think he was in his 20s still.
Yeah, he was rapping like that, but like when he's popping, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was in the late 20s.
Reasonable Doubt was late 20s.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? For these dudes come off the block 18, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much journey you've had. Like, you think about it, like, how much journey have you had, really? I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to shit on people's experiences. I'm pretty sure people have had experiences, but at the same time, like, you know, for me to believe you, I want to know what you've gone through as a man, not just as a boy.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't know, man. I guess I look at it and I think, I don't want to say that it's old heads that's hyping them up or something like that. Yeah. But I don't know. I just feel like the younger generation of cats is not really paying attention to the lyrics like that. They're not really paying attention to the little subtle stuff. Like I said, him rapping with the you know what I mean? Every single bar or whatever the case is.
Okay.
I don't think that the younger cats is really, really paying attention to that stuff. I think it takes dudes like us, not like we old or whatever, but I think it takes dudes like us that students of the game to kind of look and see little nuances and stuff like that and appreciate the fact that he's doing that.
Right.
Where it's not necessarily calling out any names specifically, even though we know that Kendrick, he ain't afraid to call out no names.
Right.
But little stuff like that, you catch it and it's just like, yo, man, I see what you're doing here.
Yeah, right. Let me show you how I could do that. And no, they can't catch that, and that's gonna be over their heads, and somebody would have to explain that to them for them to even catch it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, okay, it's all right, man. The younger generation, let them make their music and let them do their thing. We don't have to listen to that.
True.
We just need, you know what I'm saying, a lane for ourselves, for the realness, for the ones that want to listen to some bars, and you know what I'm saying, speak on what we talking about, speaking of how we feel, and let the younger generation have what they need to have to go to the party, turn up, and do whatever they need to do. Because we're not in them parties, we're not doing all them things. So yeah, they need to have their music to turn up to. And
well, you know, it's still some old 30-something-year-old niggas in the club trying to
to
turn up.
Hey man, listen, I went to the last time I went to a club, man, I think I was like, maybe I was just turned 30, bro, and I went in there and I just felt like so old, bro.
I think I probably was with you, dude.
Yeah, you probably was, man. I think you was, man. I was just feeling like you.
Both of us was probably feeling like
grandpa ass, face ass. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, get me out of here.
So his album, though, I mean, this song when it dropped,
I
think within a day, 24 hours, it got like 10 million views on YouTube.
Okay.
That's just YouTube alone. We ain't talking about no other streaming entities. But 10 million views one day.
Okay.
It's probably like up to like 16 or 18 right now.
Yeah.
Will his album sell when it drops?
Yes, it will.
You think he'll like...
Because he hasn't missed.
I don't want to use Drake as an example, but you think he'll do somewhere near Drake numbers? Or...
absolutely, I think he will do somewhere near Drake numbers.
Or say Cole. Let's say Cole.
I think he'll do something near Drake numbers.
Yeah.
In fact, and I pray it's all good. If he puts out a classic album right now, I think he could surpass Drake. If he puts out a classic right now.
Well, I think he already surpassed Drake in the quality of his artistry.
Yeah,
I think he.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, what? Like, I'm talking about
strictly hip hop.
Strictly hip hop. I'm talking about strictly his buzz. Like,
yeah,
really. If this is a classic album from a classic Kendrick album, I think he could surprise Drake. You know what I'm saying? Drake has, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not according to himself, but I think, you know what I'm saying, according to like real motherfuckers, like Drake is kind of like foot off the pedal.
In the sales wise, no.
Yeah.
As much as I want him to, sales wise, no.
If it's a classic, bro, it's a classic.
Drake right now is breaking all kind of streaming records and this, that, and the third, and whatever. I don't think that he's gonna be on that level when his album drops. But when it comes to, like I said, quality of music, when it comes to hip hop, this, that, and the third, yes. Yeah. I don't think he's crossed over into what Drake's crossed over into.
I mean, like, yeah, we don't want Kendrick to be Drake status, you know what I'm saying, as far as popularity out here. But
why not?
What I'm saying, because, I mean, like, there's a lot of weight that comes with that, you know what I mean?
And,
And there's a lot of, anxiety that I feel that comes with that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like Drake is not who he really is. Like, he's trying to find a way to stay popping and keep his buzz going, because the weight is so heavy to be always delivering, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta cheat a little bit. You gotta cheat.
I think he does have the weight on his shoulders already.
Yeah.
And I think he has been delivering. I think
Drake?
No, Kendrick.
Okay.
I think from Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
You can see the growth between that and then the Pimp a Butterfly.
Right,
and I think you're gonna see a different growth now between Pimp a Butterfly and this new album.
What I feel about Kendrick, man, he's always been honest to himself, and he's been always honest with himself as far as who he is as an artist, and you know what I'm saying? He stayed within the flow, so he's not doing something so left to where you got to match that every time. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, he's kind of doing Kendrick, and he's kind of evolving on Kendrick. Whereas though I say Drake is doing too much of everything. You see what I'm saying? He's doing the singing, he's doing the rapping, he's doing rap singing, he's doing all these collabos, he's doing these super emos, he's doing all these. You know what I'm saying? There's too much of everything going on to where, you know, Kendrick he has a simpler formula to evolve on. Versus Drake.
And I think at the same time, I think Kendrick is sticking a little bit more to old school where, you know, he'll drop an album every 2 years. 2 to 3 years, or 2 going on 3 years. Because Pimp a Butterfly came out 2015, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he's holding to that, and he ain't holding himself out.
Yeah.
And releasing too much music at the same time.
That's true. Because you can't stay away for too long. And I'm kind of concerned about Jay-Z, man. I'm really, really kind of concerned. Like,
why?
I mean, this is the longest I think we went without an old project.
You might be right. When was 2013 or 14?
Yeah, for was it
Magna Carta?
Magna Carta. Yeah, man, like 13.
I think he about due. I think he gonna drop something this year. I mean,
but usually he bubbles up come towards summer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, remember
December. December is like
he was hopping on a couple joints. He did the joint with
Khaled.
He did a joint with Khaled.
He did the joint Fat Joe.
He did a joint with Pusha T.
Yeah.
He got a new joint with Beyonce that's kind of bubbling right now. Yeah. I don't know if they was talking about them doing a joint album, which I definitely don't want to hear.
No,
I don't want to hear it. Don't do it, Hov. Nah. I know you don't listen to Bootleg Cable Podcast.
Nah.
Don't you do this shit, nigga.
But I know, you know what? The funny thing is, I know Beyonce and Jay-Z couples. Like, he was a Jay-Z fan and she's a Beyonce fan, and now they're a couple. Like,
yeah,
I'm saying Venus versus Mars ass motherfuckers. Fuck y'all.